Welcome to my first ride on the chain. First ride home, anyway. Oh my gosh. So much traffic. Okay, so far, I feel like the chain is definitely, I can't even see, audible. I can hear the chain while I'm riding, even in this amount of rain. But it's not obnoxious. The chain definitely lets you know that it's there, but it's not overwhelming. So I'm kind of happy about that, because when I was in my garage and it was kind of just spinning when it was on the stand, it was pretty loud. But now that we're out on the open road, it's pretty tolerable. Because of how wet it is, I haven't really dipped into the throttle too hard, because safety first. I'm no good till you're dead, so I've been kind of riding pretty conservative. But I can say, like, in the areas that I have ridden where the speed limit kind of fluctuates, I feel like the regen is it feels stronger. Now that could be perception that's combined with the audio feedback of the chain, as well as maybe there is some truth to the fact that maybe the chain has less parasitic loss than the belt. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just saying, to me it feels like the regen is stronger. I am in the custom mode with the regen turned all the way up and the power turned all the way up. But unfortunately, I'm not sure if you can see this, my cluster does not display anything to me, so I don't know how far off the speedometer is, or I mean, I guess it's like really off because it's not working. And I don't know how much more battery is being consumed with the altered gear ratio. But my buddy New Zealand should be hooking it up with a cluster here shortly. So maybe in a couple weeks or so, we'll be able to kind of see what the cluster is telling us, and we can get a better feel for how much energy is being consumed and how far off the speedometer is at this point of the game. But I don't know, I think overall I'm happy with it. It does feel like it's got more punch, which is expected, but like I said, I haven't really given it too much aggressive acceleration for reasons that I would hope to be obvious to you, but in case it's not, traction is an issue. I can vouch for that. So yeah, I don't know what else to tell you guys other than it feels great. It's kind of a different sensation when you're at a stop and you first get rolling. The only way I can kind of describe it to you is the bike feels more stiff, and it's kind of an odd way to describe that, but it's almost as if, yeah, it's like you can sense the fact that the belt's not flexing, I guess, if you want to call it that. It's more of a direct feed with the chain, and almost like you can feel the links riding up onto the sprocket tooth, because the bike itself is so smooth that even just that little bit of feedback is apparent through the handlebars and the foot pegs and such. So it's not obnoxious, but it's definitely there. You can tell. So it's kind of cool. It adds a different feel to the bike. That was kind of sketchy. So yeah, I don't know. It's not a disappointment. Unfortunately, weather does not permit a full review at this point. Get around this dude. Through the water. Man, it's wet out here. I guess, you know what, I guess that's gonna be about it, because it's pretty wet out here, and I'm definitely not gonna do like a 0 to 60 because we don't have a speedometer and it's quite wet. So I suppose we'll kind of talk a little bit about how I felt while I was doing the chain conversion. The chain conversion was pretty intimidating to me. I bought the chain kit itself probably over a year ago, guys, and it's just been sitting in my garage because I was scared to do it because I didn't know if I would be capable of doing it by myself in my garage. But you know, with the turn of the new year, I was like, man, just get her done, you know. And originally I parked the bike to start the DigiNow supercharger installation, but for some reason I got segued into doing the chain conversion and just decided now is the time. So even during the chain conversion, I was a little apprehensive. You know, I wasn't completely confident in my own skills or how it was going to turn out. But I gotta say, like, the more steps I took into the chain conversion, the more progress I made, it started to get less intimidating and more exciting. Made me feel like I was more comfortable with the components of the bike, and it definitely raised my confidence level as far as like working on an electric bike, because I mean I'm a car dude primarily, used to be anyway, a couple of years ago, and definitely, you know, I know a lot about gas engines and such, but the electric world was still new and scary. But I don't know, I feel like this helped me overcome a lot of fears. Definitely makes me feel more capable of doing my own repairs, and excited to continue modifying the bike. So it just, at that point, it becomes a curiosity of will I hit like a limitation within the bike itself that doesn't allow me to modify it past a certain point, or is it strictly going to be kind of a cost factor? Like, is it going to be like sky's the limit with technology, but you just got to have a deep wallet, which I don't. So it's going to be kind of interesting to keep an eye on that and see where we end up with it. But I'm glad that I did the conversion. I'm excited with the way it turned out, and I think the charger install that I'm going to be starting, or have started, is going to be a great addition to the bike, and it's definitely going to help push the excitement level, because it'll finally make them long distance trips a lot more feasible. And oh god, sorry about that. Anyway, so yeah, overall I think it was kind of a roller coaster of emotions, you know, from a bit of fear to overwhelming excitement, and A+ for the final result. And I think this is going to good places, guys. So stay tuned for the next one, and we will continue to see how far we can push Max into the realm of awesomeness. Alright, man, thanks for watching. You guys stay safe out there, especially if you're riding in this rain. Oh my god. And take care. I'll see you guys on the next one.